But Michael Jordan's fans insist that even $135 shoes can be useful to impart wholesome values. Eleanor Price holds out Air Jordans as a bonus for her son's performance in school.
I would spend that much. I mean, he's a good student, and he just missed the A honor roll by 1 point. And, you know, this is something that would be a reward for him, and I would do it for him because he's a good child. I do it for him.
Nike and Michael Jordan, perhaps sensitive to some of the criticism, have come up with a solution of sorts. They are quietly developing a new line of shoes and clothing that will offer the Jordan name at lower prices. In the meantime, Nike is already gearing up for its next ritual offering of Air Jordans in black and red, just in time for the NBA playoffs. This is Chris Bury for Nightline in Washington.
What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy Remo, aka Mr. Rich Dress. This is Let's Talk Fashion, powered by the JBT Network. And for those who has been under a rock and don't know what this is, well, this is the podcast where we talk fashion, sports, culture, blended in with a little bit of everything, because this is the platform for the people by me. There's no right or wrong answers here, and we just have barbershop conversation when it talks to the culture and the fashion and all this all boil into one. Thank y'all for joining me again. Once again, this is your host, Remo, aka Mr. Rich Threads. And let's just jump right into this week's episode, where we got a lot to uncover. The All-Star Weekend and then popped off. Whether y'all liked it, y'all didn't like it, we're gonna discuss it. The dunk contest, the whole format, Been a lot going on over there, man. We've been seeing new sneakers unveiled because, you know, All-Star Weekend has always been, you know, the precipice of when sneakers does drop. We done got new collabs presented. We got Kanye being Kanye again and a little bit more extra, man. So let's just jump right into it and let's just have, you know, just a dope discussion. We're going to be starting off this week with the All-Star Weekend conversation, man. So the All-Star Weekend came about, the Rising Star Challenge or whatever it was. To be honest with you, I didn't watch it. I don't know what was going on. I didn't know none of the youngsters, who was playing, who's supposed to be a rising star. It just didn't hit the mark for me to pay my attention to what was going on there. So we're going to null and void that whole one. Scratch it off the list. Then you had the dunk contest, skills competition. Chris Paul was wilding. Chris Paul going to do Chris Paul things. He tried to cheat the whole system and try to throw the joints out. And I don't know. They just disqualified him. That shit was boring. 3-point contest. Dame did a little yarn. Then he got kicked out. That shit was boring. And then came about the dunk contest. So the thing for me is, right, so they've been bringing this white kid back, you know, Mac McClung, who isn't really on an NBA roster. So it's kind of real gimmicky for me. So I don't see the purpose of them continuously bringing this kid back into the fold. And he ain't really getting no real bread, making 100 and something thousand for his earnings, up to 300,000 in dunk competition. So it's kind of like a sideshow. You know what I'm saying? You bringing this kid to be one of the elements for make people to watch this. They don't really know him. They're not engaged with who he is. Once upon a time, we had Vince Carter, T-Mac, Steve Francis all in one dunk competition. We had Nate Robinson and the Gordon kid that played for the Magic. Now he's played for Denver. We had Zach LaVine versus like we knew names that we could attach to and say, you know, these are real NBA players. So the problem for me is, like, where do they go from here? It's no way in hell you're going to get the real stars to come out. And this is basically a vacation for them because they get the rest of the whole week off. But you, 100,000, 50,000 for second place, 25 for third. This is why you getting these dudes that, you know, need the money to really come out versus, you know, some of these dudes getting 500 million guaranteed. They're not coming out to go dunk a ball when they could just chill and go grab all the baddies, and they don't have time for this shit. So that's why you're not getting the attention that you think you should be garnishing. Where's the Ja Morants? Where's the Zion Williamson? And Edwards, where you at? The Amen Thompson kid. I like him. He could jump. Is Derrick Jones Jr. too old? Throw him in there. Kenyon Martin Jr., his son. Put him in there. Zach LaVine. Come on down. We need names that we could attach to because the shit that they displayed is probably some of the worst dunks I've ever seen. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, where they find these dudes at to even say like, yo, what was the audition tape for this? I'm highly disappointed. So the NBA, for the fans' purposes, y'all got to get some of this All-Star Weekend shit, you know what I mean, together. Because the names they wasn't even in the crowd like how we once seen before, where we had the big names that were playing on Sunday, even involved in All-Star Weekend during the Friday and the Saturday. They're not entertained. So if the NBA players aren't entertained because they don't respect the skills that's going on these certain days, why do you think we should pay attention to? I want to see the ratings for this shit because I know it had to be down. So now it comes to the game. They pull out this new format where you have the champions from the rookie game to go against all-stars. I don't get it. I know trying to reinvent the game to be something special so people pay attention, some kind of intrigue. So you got 4 teams, 1 rookie team, and then 3 all-star teams, and one plays one team, and the other one plays the other team, and there's a championship game. So you're really getting 2, well, I guess it's, two times to see your favorite stars playing the game, and the ones that lose, you don't get to see no more for the rest of the night. That shit is garbage, man. It's a disgrace. There's certain ways you could fix this. One way would be, in my book, so there's 3 NBA all NBA teams. There's first, second, and third. So there should be 30 all-stars. 15 on the West, 15 on the East. Let's start off there, right? We don't need to see all these subpar all-stars.
At this point in time, I thought I was cooking, but I really don't know how to fix this shit. The All-Star game is broken.
Not an all-star. Kyrie was a substitute. Trae Young was a substitute. With the year that they're having, come on now. We got to do better. Even for the people, we want to see entertainment. The defense has to be ramped up and make it a competitive game. Matter of fact, I got a better idea. Let's go to the format of it was the best game that never took place. The game between Terror Squad and Rockefeller. Let's bring out the big guns. Jay-Z take a team, Fat Joe take a team. Let them coach their team, and you build the intrigue through the streets.
Hey, never. And he told LeBron, you play against little white kids in high school, you ain't gonna do nothing out here.
I was playing for Team Rockefeller, but then the blackout happened. Lights never came on.
We get anywhere near the championship game, I promise, problem.
To this day, me and Jay-Z have never said hello to each other again after that.
And we had Shaq and T-Mac on the side waiting.
I knew they wasn't coming.
And what people don't know, Carmelo and Amari Stoudemire was going to play.
It's like we can't lose. We cannot lose.
You had Sebastian Telfair,
Jamal Tinsley. Like it was 10 to 15,000 people for the game started.
LeBron was definitely going to play that day.
It's harder to play out there than it is to play on the guard.
It was up, it's the Blackout, the only station working is Hot 97, and they talking mad nonsense up there.
The rest is a pro court, it's just you're on the street. Oh, man, we had Jamal Crawford.
you're not really an NBA player, I guess, until you experience them at least one time.
It's crazy, man. You got guys hanging on the fence.
The lights came back on the next morning, but it was really too late to have the game.
The way it's always been. Because that blackout game that never took place, everybody in New York City wanted a ticket to that game. Everybody in New York City knew about that game taking place and who was the names behind the scenes that was coming out to play. Make it real intriguing to the public to, you know, these are the names that's in the pool, but we don't know who's going to be on whose team. And this is why you're tuning in. This is why you're checking out Saturday, Sunday night at the All-Star game, or who ended up on who team, or who's going to be represented by Terror Squad or Rockefeller, or whatever the team names might be by that point. The hip-hop culture is what drives entry. And then I've been seeing them try to tap in with, in-game performances and the slang. It's real nasty. I just got to clean this whole shit up. And we do want to see the one-on-ones because Kyrie done hit Wemby with some shit, boy. Woo. God damn. He missed the layup, but listen, this is what we want to see. We want to see the art of war and who's really some of the most skilled athletes in the NBA and why. So this would be a perfect time to really forget the skills competition. That shit is all poppycock. We want to see the one-on-one, King of the Hill, 21s, or whatever you want to call it. That format right there, I think would be golden. But being that we're talking All-Star game and during the whole All-Star rollout, it's always been synonymous with release of certain, All-Star sneakers. We done seen the Pennies, the Columbia Jordans, and all of these other Pippins, all these other, big names that have certain releases. Galaxies then came out during that time frame. And it was a whole new rollout for a certain, couple of brands. We did see the Galaxies come back around, and Wale even dropped a new iteration of a phone posit. See, Wale right now is very interesting, right? Because Wale has been under the radar as, one of those fashionable guys who kind of move the needle when it comes to on-court shoes being prevalent in streetwear. Because we seen what he did do when he, donned the AE1s on a fashion tip. And then he turned around and then got his own phone posit for the DMV. So now he's rolling back and doubling back because he's always kind of been a phone posit guy, being from that region of the country, to these new, what they call them, GT Futures or something like that they call them. Me personally, I'm not too big on them, but now's the time you build the momentum from that. And then I think Wale is probably the best representative. And I did see somebody online say, you capitalize now while the iron is hot. Give him, a Redskins color. He's big into, his area. Do something special with this shoe because the intrigue is there for phone posits. Somehow or another, they've been circling back to the top of the food chain when it comes to sneakers. And I remember when the Galaxies first came out, people were really offering their Honda Civics and shit like that to get a pair of these, and they did move. And this was kind of one of those shoes that kind of pushed the hype beast of sneaker markets with lines and all of this shit. So definitely shout out to Wale, Nike, trying to revitalize the whole phone posit wave. And then we did see that the Union LA Jordan 1s, they got something brewing up there. I don't know if I'm too crazy about this whole Union type of thing going on. It's all right, I guess. But I'm kind of done with the ones. Jordan 1s, I got a pair on today. And it's had its time. I think they've done so much with the Jordan 1 and the storylines between the bands and the Shadows and Chicago's and the Preds. And I get it. But I just think it's okay. It's okay. I think they look like leftover versions of what Off-Whites could have been during the time. And then they are bringing back the all Off-White joints. And I think it had its moment. People want to buy them because, it's going to be kind of hypey, especially Jordan 1s, and people who haven't been able to get the bands, and the black toes just came out. All depends on the leather quality and all that shit as well for me, because I'm too old to be just hype BC. I'm not willing to just pay whatever they asking for these days, man. But one of the most fashionable guys, one of the MVP in conversation guys, SGA, also did release a Converse, his own, silhouette. for his signature shoe. And I must say, like, the color is just okay for this shoe, but I think him being who he is building a little element to it. And I did say Yachty did unveil, how it would be worn in the street aside from SGA wearing it. And it don't look bad. So you add a few pops of color into this, and this shoe could take waves because this is a base, almost like a butter Tim color look. But you add a little bit of OKC colors to this, a little Philly colors or something, red, white, and black. Those are colors that always hit, I see this going well. Because if Ant Edwards' signature shoe did so well and they dragged it damn near through the mud with so many different colors, and we're still anticipating what the AE2s will look like, this is a perfect landing spot for Shea. And now is the stage for him to really be, presenting his personal shoe because he's in conversation to be the MVP of the league. And, so I think this is overall good, man. What could you say, man? The NBA, it's in a trying time, but the footwear now, we seeing that it's finding its way back into the lifestyle realm where people are actually wearing, on-court sneakers to go hang out now. So maybe it'll hit, maybe not, man. But, LaMelo, he has a dope signature line. Kyrie, he has a off-court type of thing with Anta. Is like almost like a lifestyle shoe. Kobe's is coming back around, and you seeing kids rock Kobe's and shit like that. Let's see where this all goes, man. And NBA, you got to get other things right, man. You got the stars, but you got to do the promotion aspect of it, man. But we can't control it all. Let's take a quick break. We got to jump into serious topics.
Come join us on February 28th for an exclusive networking event where you can meet some of your favorite boxing podcast personalities, connect with industry insiders, enjoy great food, and vibe to live music, all for just $30. Get your tickets now. Purchase via Cash App. JBT Network 1. That's JBT Network 1.
Okay, y'all. By now, y'all already know that JBT is having a meet and greet. March 1st is the fight for Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach, and we are gathering on the 28th to have a meet and greet where we're going to have food, we're going to have drinks, we're going to be kicking it, live music. You meet some of your favorite personalities from the JBT and YouTube boxing space. Yeah, I'll be in the building having a lot of conversation with those. Network. There's just a lot of opportunities to just build there, and have a good time and just enjoy, New York City in the whole, man, especially my borough, Brooklyn, man. So if y'all need a ticket, $30 to get you in the door. JBT Network 1. Send the bread, put your name, get you on the list, and come holler at your boy, man. So now, deep conversation, man. What in the God-given hell is going on with Kanye West, man? They done shut the man website down. I just said a couple episodes that I actually ordered those little slide pods, slippers, whatever they was. I don't even know what's going to happen with that order because they didn't say nothing. I didn't get an email about it. It was $20. I like my $20 back, if anything. But the website was shut down by Spotify for him releasing, the swastika t-shirts and, people stepping aside from him and saying, I want nothing to do with this guy. I think his designer stepped away. And now he's talking about, opening up a flagship store. I don't know where the flagship stores will land, but unless he's using all his personal money, I don't see anybody willing to invest in what he got going on over there. It's just he's taking it too far. And I guess, sometimes, we say Kanye is a genius, and sometimes geniuses are really crazy in real life. And he's going through one of these moments where he's going through a manic stage. They're talking about him and his wife filed for divorces, and, At some point in time, they're gonna say, is he healthy enough to be around the children? That's the bigger question. And I don't want it to come to that point where, that becomes a question mark of who he's around and, just the entity of him being forgotten as an artist, as a creative, how much he means to the culture, because sometimes all of that is forgotten when, you just do a lot. So the bad that you do outweighs the greatness that you have built for all these years to come. And what he's gonna do is he's bragging about, the $1 billion title that he's earned, but it's gonna force him to deplete that to get what he wants off the ground without any silent investors, without anybody standing next to him. So these are all losses or wins that he'll have to take and roll the dice with. I don't want to say that, he won't, figure this all out, because somehow or another, he always seems to land on his feet like a goddamn cat with 9 lives. I don't know what's up with the brother, but, I just don't like what I'm seeing. More and more people are stepping aside from him and saying they don't want anything to do with him. And for all rights, I get it. I understand that. And, I'm not against them feeling that way as well, because it's like, all right, how much can you do to damage your personal brand? And then me standing next to you as an entity, it's not going to do me any favors as well, So, with that all being said, Kanye, I hope he figures it out, the entities of Kanye, Ye and Yeezy and Yeezus, and I don't know what else he got left, but this is something that he has to step aside from and really look in the mirror and say, what am I trying to present? What am I trying to do for the people? And does it make sense moving forward of me being in the space and the mental capacity, giving out the energy that I am, and how much people are really going to continue to buy into what he's presenting? But listen, when we say stores are coming, brick and mortars, they've been closing down. So I don't know if the store makes sense for $20 items and how that will work with, like, especially like New York prices, crazy. But another famous brand has returned to the New York area with the brick and mortar type of sellout, and that's Stussy, man. So Stussy actually opened up the doors recently, and they had a crazy line out there, and they back to selling merch. And somehow or another, I think, the high-end market has shifted so far and separated themselves from streetwear that, it's just two total different entities right now. And it's room for streetwear, where streetwear, they're enjoying the space of being just streetwear and not having to live up to the hype of high-end fashion. We've been seeing time and time again more brands, ice cream brands with the fox along the what you call it, the fox along the front of the logo. That's back. And Visual's back. It's just a lot of different entities that we've seen in the past have returned back to the forefront of streetwear. And them returning with Stussy to a brick and mortar store in Manhattan is another sign that, maybe this is a second life for streetwear returning to, what it once was. I don't know if the prices of congestion prices and travel and rent would a lot for this to be a longevity thing, but it's good to see that it's coming about. Somebody bring back A-Life and give them back a store, because A-Life, hanging out around A-Life was a whole nother time in itself, man. But what could we say, man? New York was once New York, and it ain't the same no more. But with that all being said, let's check out this week's Kick Cam and see what we got on feet. So this week I am wearing a pair of 2012 Jordan 1s, Chicago's, I believe these are. They're a little old, a little cracky. I take my time with these ones, man, because the leather, hopefully they hold up as long as they could, because, these are my little beaters. Jordan 1 somehow or another look better with a little bit of age to it, man. But that's the sneakers for the day. And I got one more topic that I want to touch on prior to us going to, our favorite part of the show. And it's the greatness of having good energy next to you. So we've seen LeBron James come into the NBA as a kid, 18-year-old kid with, basically the league on his shoulders. And the fact that he has able to sustain greatness for that long without having, just a black cloud around him, especially as a black young athlete where, we get into things where, can I say it politically correct? We like the women's, man. We like the chains, we like the cars, all this, but he's kept himself family oriented, and he's built a good foundation around him. Matter of fact, let's check out what LeBron had to say about, just his family lifestyle and his wife, Savannah.
Savannah has allowed me to basically be as great as I wanted to be with my career and my journey, because she knew I wanted to be the greatest of all time. And Savannah allowed me to do that by basically saying, I got this at the house. Don't worry about it. I got it. That is, she's the greatest. You get lost in your own journey because you're trying to push the limit, push the throttle, see how far you can go. Oh shit, that's the sky. Oh, what's beyond that? I'm trying to go past that. Oh, that's, what's up there? I'm trying to go, I want to go beyond that. There's no ceiling, and while you're on that trajectory, you're at times you're looking down like, oh shit, my family's down there. Oh, I gotta, and they're like, go. Savannah's like, go, fuck it, go. We know you coming back, fuck, just go. I got Bronny, I got Bryce, I got Zuri, I got him. And you just you're trying to say thank you, but you so fucking high at that point, and she don't even hear you.
So that was really cool to hear because, you don't really see people, especially athletes, peel back the layers of how important it is to have a strong woman in your corner, a strong base around you, to make sure you're focused on becoming the greatest in your sport. And, there's arguably who's the GOAT. There's LeBron, there's Kobe conversations, there's Jordan, and you got the Wilt Chamberlains and Russells. And I get it. Every generation is always going to have, another entity where they feel is like the guy. But the amount of seasons he's been in the NBA, he does own number ones in several different categories. And the longevity factor is there that he's built a core around him, and it starts from home with his lady. And then he's also have Maverick and Rick, just everybody's around. His main core that he went to school with in high school, these dudes are agents, these dudes are brand marketing managers. Everybody around him that he's grew up with has had some kind of pivotal role in his success moving forward, where now he's interested in, after he's done, that he'll want some kind of stakes in a team. He would love to have a team in Las Vegas. So he's putting it in the air. But this all starts from him having a great foundation, a great base around him. So definitely shout out to LeBron and what he got going over there. Shout out to his lovely wife, his kids, and his support team, man. But with that all being said, who's your favorite part of your show? It's Fashion or Clashing. So when we say fashion and clashing, well, I like that look. That's pretty cool. I wear that. Then it's fashion. Or it's, that ain't it. I hate that. Get that look the fuck out of here. Then it's clashing. Let's jump into the first look and let's see what we got, y'all. Ooh-wee. I like it, man. I like the different looks, and there's several different looks that she gave. Kind of like extra dressed up and a little dressed down, but all of them look on point, man. The body shape figure was presented, and it wasn't like it was too over sexualized, but you got to see her figure in a fashionable way. So I'm definitely going to go fashion with this one. Check out the next look and see what we got.
Hey girls, I'm going out to brunch with a few friends. I wanted to wear a little denim, not too much. So I decided to put on my EB denim dress, courtesy of Revolve, my Dior choker, my very well sought after Morant archive boots, a little clutch, my lower base.
I really dislike this look. It just looks off. She looked like make her look like a midget, man. I'm sorry to say. But something was wrong with the proportion of the skirt. Like, it doesn't give like silhouette of a woman's skirt. It just looks like an oversized jacket. It's supposed to give skirt, jacket, denim. Something about the inseams inside the waist area isn't clenched tight enough. Or something's off with it. I just didn't like it. Get it the fuck out of here. Next look, y'all.
So someone in the comments wants us to make an outfit with the Jordan 5 metallics. So let's get ready. First things first, I need y'all to drop a like and let me know in the comments, how are you doing today? But let's start off with some pants. We got these charcoal jeans. Yo, don't forget to zipper your pants up. Now we need a shirt. We got this jersey tee from Pieces. We also have it in a white colorway, but I think I'm gonna go with the black tee. Listen, I need y'all to hit that follow or subscribe button right now, please. We got the Jordan 5 metallics. These sneakers just came out, so you know I had to put an outfit together to show you how to rock them. And you know we gotta hit that dance of the day. Wanted me to make an outfit with the Jordan 5 metallics, and this is what we got. But I need to know from you, is this outfit a W or an L?
You know what I'll say about this look? It's safe. So it could be fashion. I just didn't like the fact that if you was gonna wear a almost Bulls looking shirt, why don't you just get a Bulls jersey? Or a graphic tee with the same Bulls colorway rather than like a knockoff Bulls jersey. Matter of fact, for that, because it's clashing. Just for that, the fact of that was a necessity. He could have went graphic tee, same denim jeans with the same Jordan 5s, and the hat was fine. I just didn't like the shirt. So yeah, it's clashing. Next look, y'all. My bad, y'all. Damn, that was the visuals was pretty good. Yeah, I say that. I just didn't like the wife beater. The rest of the outfit was pretty cool. Switch up the wife beater or cut off the little whatever that was, the little samurai thing hanging from the top, because that was very unnecessary. You switch out that, and I guess it's fashion. But that little thing I just wasn't a fan of. But overall, everything else is pretty good. So I guess I'll go fashion. Next look.
Fist from the streets, what a pleasure speaking with.
This is Justin Jefferson.
Yes, sir.
For the Minnesota Vikings.
Let's get it, man. I see the look. You let me know what you're wearing tonight?
Man, we got Balenciaga.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Balenciaga.
Yes, sir.
Blaze.
Okay.
Balenciaga. Sweaties.
Yes, sir.
The TV bag.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy. Gotta have the ice around.
Yes, sir, man. How would you describe your style, man?
Oh, unique.
Yes, sir.
One of none. I like to call it.
Yes,
I
sir.
always like to put on different styles, different mixes.
Okay.
And put it into my own.
Yeah, who's some of the most stylish individuals to Justin Jefferson?
Oh, the most stylish. In my sport or in general?
In general, for you.
I'm a fan of ASAP is always one of the tops.
Yes, sir.
He always put that junk on, especially in New York.
Okay.
Who else? Football-wise, Odell is a big fashion guy.
Yes, sir.
Those are my two. That's my two tops.
See, this is what I be talking about. They take something that's supposed to be super cool, the outfit, and make it look dumb with this stupid ass bag. There's no reason to have that bag with that outfit. Like, they took the exaggerated big shoulders look with the casual bottom. I get it. It's like kind of calm, cozy. You had me there. I was good. Jewelry, good. Watch, good. Shoes, good. The dog bag, not good. That alone made it clashing because it was not needed. You could have left that shit home. Toiletry bag, maybe you'd have got away with it. But you gotta, that's not even like a man bag, messenger bag. That right there is a child's purse. That is for, next look, y'all. Next look, please.
That's a fire fit, my guy. Yo, what's your name? Where you from, my G?
Yes, you know, so the thing go. Yo, it's Mike Black represent Brooklyn, you know what I mean?
Right.
Shit, you see my set. Bop, bop.
Shout out to Bucktown.
Yes, yes.
Yo, I really like your look. Tell me what's going on here. It's giving Big Papa Cashmere.
You know exactly.
Not last year.
So,
we talking about this year. Yo, tell me what's going on here.
So definitely, you just said a Big Papa. Shout out to Big, you represent Brooklyn.
Yes.
I would definitely want to embody that spirit big. You know, but also to have my own little flavor. You know, shout out to the brand, Sylvex NYC. I believe that, I don't want to get the name wrong, but you can check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's black owned.
Yes.
You know, that's how the thing goes. So that's
it
one
in the
thing about
culture.
me. You gotta support black businesses. You know what I mean?
I
Big on
respect
that.
that, brother.
And you know what I mean? Black brands. You know what I'm saying? I could do anything, but I'm rocking with my own.
Fire,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? So this is fire. You know what I'm saying?
It's very comfortable. It's very confident.
Yes.
Thank you for stopping by Fire Fits.
Yes.
So tell the world about your look today. Tell us what inspired this. What inspired you to put this fit on?
Well, you know, I just think about Renaissance. I think black culture. So, like I said, every time I step outside, I want to make sure I put my money into something. Like, you know, basically, I want to talk the talk and walk the walk.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
I appreciate that.
If I want to talk that shit about black business.
So a super creative, super fly brother like yourself.
Yes.
What's your day job? What's your occupation? What are you into? What do you do?
Man, artist. Big up Syndicate, you know what I'm saying? Big up the team, MAB.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You soon catch it. Go on with your wine. Drop in February 19th. But you know, so the thing going. Dancehall artist Mike Black. You know, hip hop artist Mike Black. Everything we do, we does it. You see?
Oh, so you like a hip hop reggae artist?
So everything, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We from Brooklyn, baby.
Okay, yeah, I respect you. You know that. Represent Bucktown forever.
Yes.
Thank you, brother.
Yes.
I respect that. I respect that.
Yes.
So if you had a fashion tip for the younger you, what would it be? What would you tell yourself? Ooh. Did you think you would ever be this classy?
Ooh, I would say to myself, don't second guess yourself. Do it and do it to the fullest.
Thank you for your time, brother.
Blessings. Yes, King.
Yo, shout out to my man Mike Black, man. He was one of the members of the show. He definitely put that shit on, man. This is fashion. This is for the big boy fashion as well. Because you know, it's hard for some of the bigger gentlemen to really like put the shit on and be comfortable in the space. And he definitely put that shit together right here. I like the color palettes, the mohair, and he was confident in it from head to toe. I'm going with it, man. Shout out to the homie. Definitely fashion in my book, man. Next look, y'all.
Fits from the streets, who I have a pleasure of speaking with.
Jada Bunny, aka Waiter Oney from Minnesota.
For sure.
Dak from Atlanta.
Yes, sir. I see the looks. Y'all explain them?
This is from Namalia, I think.
Yes.
Gloves, they say, hold on. Can't put my purse on the ground.
Right.
They say fame, bitch.
Right.
You already know, you know what I'm saying? Grills from Custom Go Grills. Yeah. This chain is vintage.
Yes.
Shirt from Zoomies.
Okay.
Jorts from Zoomies.
Right.
Shoes from UGG.
Okay.
And my hat is thrifted.
Let's get it. Wait, can't forget that right there either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my bag with my bunny. Come on.
Let's get
Come
it.
Jada Bunny.
Come on. Can't be Jada without the bunny.
Of course not.
How about you, bro?
We calm, cozy today. There's a Balenci tracksuit, track pants, the Loewe's.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We got the 6-shooter.
Okay.
Zip up, the fur.
Right.
Yeah.
You match it NY right now because it's cold out.
TV watch.
Yes, sir. How would you describe your styles?
Very fun, but cozy. Very much I don't give a fuck.
Yes. How about you?
Chill. Like, I just put on whatever I like.
For sure. Who's some of the most stylish individuals to yourselves?
My mother.
Yes.
My mother.
Shout out to
my
Mom
mom
Dukes.
is the reason why I'm so down to earth. You know what I'm saying? My mom is the reason why I'm that girl. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give her props. You know what I mean?
I would say my friends.
Yes,
All
sir.
my friends are just fly.
For sure.
Yeah, I take info from everybody.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, when it comes to fashion for me, sometimes doing a little bit too much is just taking it too far. And I thought, you know what I'm saying, this was cool without the hat and without the crazy bag. It just took it too far. And then the jorts really, it's just like, this is like cosplay. And when I say these days, like I just feel as though people are dressing up more for the attention than the actual look swaggy and look a certain way with fashion in itself. So this for me both ways. The dude with the sweatsuit, it was fine without the fur hoodie. It's like you wearing pieces, but you trying to overstate the pieces by doing too much with it. And I'm not really jacking it. So I'm definitely going to have to go clashing with both of these looks, man. I seen her do better. I never seen him before, but he didn't need the fur hoodie to go along with the sweatsuit. Just wear a jacket. Next look, y'all. You're gone too far. I can't do this. I'm not discussing it because I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers. Let's just say clashing and let's keep it pushing. Next look, please.
Fist from the streets, who I have a pleasure of speaking with.
Speaking with Dame.
Famous Margaret.
Jalen Williams.
Pretty big.
Angel McCountry.
Grace Jackson.
Chelsea Gray.
Evan Mobley.
Cody Williams.
Isaiah Mobley.
I see Lil, can you let them know what you're wearing tonight?
Of course, my superstars.
Adidas little pearl joints.
Superstar.
The Babe Shell toe.
Superstars.
Shell toe.
Vintage Babe. Athlete shirt. Mariah Carey. Obviously a vintage tee. Fear of God on home hearts.
Adidas jacket, motocross vibe.
The Rag & Bone jacket.
Little sweater.
Y3 fit.
Vintage Pelico. Adidas pins.
Prada jeans. Jeans are Balenciaga. Earrings from David Yurman.
All-Star Game only edition tee so white.
And what's your favorite thing about All-Star Weekend?
It's all these activities.
It's in the Bay. Best place in the world.
See the fans.
Getting to see everybody, getting to honor the legends.
Networking, man. I get to see a lot of my friends, a lot of my family. Meeting all the people here. Also playing in the game.
What's up with my Adidas family? We got the best athletes in the world.
I was just supporting them, honestly. It's not. No, it's very rare you get to see her.
Okay.
You get to see your older brother be an all-star.
Getting back home, back in the town, Bay Area, and to share this moment with a lot of my loved ones who was there from the beginning. So, it's a special moment.
Being at this All-Star weekend and, Adidas is, these are all Adidas brand athletes, and it's all safe because I wouldn't say that, basketball players are like, creme de la creme when it comes to fashionistas, but this is all safe. You can wear a little bit of all of this going on here. And it seems like being on Adidas, you get mentions with, Y3, Adidas Classics. I guess Pharrell, he got some kind of ties over there. So you're going to see the BBCs and the Louis Vuittons and shit like that. So it makes sense for a lot of this. Some of the shit was cool. The Superstar Bapes, those was cool. Little things here and there that I've seen in it. Me personally, I wouldn't wear a lot of this, but I could see where they were going with some of this. So I'm going to say fashion for these individuals because somehow or another basketball players, they don't do a lot when it comes to it. So this was kind of on brand for them, man. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Make sure y'all rate, like, subscribe, hit the notification button, share it with a friend. And this is Let's Talk Fashion. I'm your boy Remo, aka Mr. Rich Threads. Don't forget to hit me on IG where we have a lot of discussions over there as well. And on that note, I'm out of here, man. Peace. Safe.
Find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers, not guilty of